So our COVID story, Justin and I are both teachers, and we had been doing long distance learning since the pandemic shut the schools down near the end of March. And so I was pregnant at the time, and around my 6 month mark of pregnancy, I began experiencing pain that really rapidly intensified to the point where I couldn't walk or even stand. So, after a couple of trips to the ER, it was then determined that I had extensive blood clots in my pelvic area and left leg. And so I was immediately put on blood thinner injections, and Justin here became my nurse and my sole caretaker.
It was certainly a nerve-wracking time for us. It was, or just with the COVID pandemic, that it didn't really, aside from the emergency room, it didn't allow for us to get in to see doctors in person. So it was a lot of explaining symptoms and pain over the phone. So it led us to just a lot of prayer and just relying on our community and yeah, just the support from them, which was really amazing during this time.
Yeah, like Justin said, where we saw God work was primarily through his church. It was really remarkable how people truly lived out Galatians 6:2, which says to bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. And we were amazed at how people really made our grief their grief and our pain their pain and took it so personally. That was such an impactful thing. So, yeah, that was really amazing to see Christ's body show up and support us in that and in other ways as well.
Yeah, an encouragement that we felt during this time was when the Lord gave us the verse Exodus 14:14, saying, "The Lord Himself will fight for you. All you need to do is wait." And that's something that we'd like to share with you as well. It was something that we leaned on regularly during these times, and especially when sometimes became more difficult than others. It's something that we definitely just continued to lean on, and we're thankful for during that time. So it's something that we hope can be encouraging to you anytime, or particularly during difficult times.
Yeah, and I think just lastly, like a huge takeaway for me personally is that at the end of it all, our bodies will fail us, and our resources will fail us. Even our relationships will fail us. And I think sometimes God can use difficult circumstances to cast our gaze beyond ourselves and all the things that we rely upon. And He can use these circumstances so that we can fix our gaze on the only one that can truly change our circumstances. And that's, of course, Jesus Christ. And so, that, for me in particular, kind of that shift of reliance from earthly treasures to Christ and to eternal treasures was really impactful. So that is our COVID story for 2020.